Hello Gemini, welcome to your weekly reading with me, Cindy. This week Gemini is Fairy week, so we are going into, if I could pick it up, I trimmed my nails and now I can't pick it. This week we are going into the fairies. We're going to pull out a fairy card for you and get a message to you from a fairy. And then we're going to go into the tarot and we're going to see what this fairy energy would like you to release, what it would like you to embrace. It's going to give you an indication of something, kind of a hidden factor that you are unaware of that could be playing out around you, as well as the energy that is coming towards you, approaching you. There is an extended at the end. In the extended, I pull out another fairy card, and that fairy card is a representation of what the archetypal energy of your inner child is at this time, at the time of going to the extended. And your inner child is going to speak to you throughout that entire reading. So your deeper self, the self of you that is not connected to ego, is just your soul. It's just your soul talking to you. So we're going to start right now, Gem. My gemmers. With a fairy. Hey, yeah, yo. Y'all been showing up. You've been showing up. You're coming through in some of the readings. Your energy. Stuck, though. Stuck and kind of waiting. It's like stuck and waiting. Let's see what comes out. That's too many. I'm not doing that many. I'll show you quick. You got the Piper, Pona's Wild Daughter, Luthan's the Wild, Luzana, and the Poke. It's too many. Because I'm getting like right into the book and being very specific. Let's be patient. Let's be patient, Gem. I just feel this energy of like almost wanting to reach through the camera and grab a card. Woo! You got He of the Fiery Sword. Look at you with your swords energy. I'm telling you, you're really strong this week, but it feels pent up. It's feeling like pent up and contained and a little frustrated. Let's see what it is. If I recall, I think this is divine masculine energy, but let me see. He of the Fiery Sword. The active principle. Spiritual will, justice, protection. When the song comes into any of the manifest worlds, this world, or fairy, or another, it first encounters two principles, sometimes called yin and yang, or masculine and feminine, or great god and great goddess. He of the Fiery Sword is the primary manifestation of the yang principle, action, will, movement, force, fire. We see him in many ways, each one an aspect of his total being. All of the great gods and protectors are aspects of this power. I tell you, it is. It's like divine masculine energy. But it's feeling like contained and held back. The fiery sword is the archetype of all magical and mundane swords, and written upon the blade are the words, "Draw me not without cause, nor return me without honor." A member of the Oracle group notes, his fiery sword illuminates truth and dispels non-truth. So, I want to get into it in the reading. The presence of the fiery sword's master in a reading can indicate that there is, or there is a need for, clear and focused will and a determination to carry through on decisions, even if much effort is required. Or he can tell us that such will and strength is present in regard to the issues under consideration. We need to consider how he is expressing his will and strength and how that expression may be enhanced or improved. It is the singer's energy that enables us to burst the bonds of an outgrown way of being and move on to the next level. He indicates that this is a time to take action based on clear spiritual will. His presence indicates strength and great potential for good. It also reminds us that, if we call upon him, we will receive assistance. The presence of this card in a reading radiates strength and willpower to the cards around it. That's important to remember. So all the tarot cards that come out, this is like kind of an empowerment to all of that energy. This is so bang on. Like what I've been, like I've literally, me and my orthodontic device are still struggling with each other. It's definitely a hate relationship. Anyway, so I have felt like your energy this week, in and out, and I only talked about it during Taurus because it came out again. I'm like, I feel like this Gemini energy. And it's really coming through as kind of held back and pent up, kind of frustrated, contained, restrained, all those words, all of that. Like, and this is so, it's kind of crazy in a way. Like, here it is. And this card is, to me, before I pull out any of the tarot, it's really talking about the need for yang. And the yang is doing, is active, is engaging. It's almost like being pushed into too much yin. You've been pushed into too much yin energy. Self-contained, nurturing, inner guidance. You know, like where it's now, there's some sort of like action yang is required. So how do we get you there? How do we get you there, Gemini? So the heat of the fiery sword is so yeah, give you a hint of something that maybe you could release. A hint of something of interesting. Okay. Wow. I don't know that I've ever seen this card in this deck before. You have the Justice card at the bottom. Balance. Cosmic balance, karmic balance, energetic balance, emotional balance, contract balance, intellectual balance. I'm getting like all these different things coming through with this. What I really like, I'm feeling like some sort of empowerment of air energy. Aquarius has been going through quite the transformation and massive endings into massive new beginnings. Libra has been serving as an energy of enlightenment that's been coming through the channel, like with some interesting readings lately. And but you know, for you, I'm feeling like it's held back. Like these other two air signs, at least on my channel, I've seemed to be experiencing with them like this great sort of self-empowerment moving forward, but yours, it's felt delayed, or it's just this week like you were leaking through. Your energy was like somehow leaking through the other readings, and I could feel it. And then when I was in Taurus, was like, this is absolutely Gemini energy. There's a change coming for you. There is a change, and I like that she is holding this fiery sword. He of the fiery sword. She's holding the sword is glowing. The sword is glowing. This is like your Ace of Swords, sort of, right? Okay. What are you being asked to release? What would the he of the fiery sword like you to release? The Two of Fire. This is sort of like, to me, it's not being in the most positive energy, looking out the window, thinking of good possibilities in the world for you. Their head is down. Oh, this is mimicking. This is mimicking. I'm going to show you. Look at this person's posture. Look at how she sits there, ho-hum, doldrum, resting her chin on her knee. This is how your energy leaked through. I've got to show you this. It leaked through into Taurus. And don't get all kerfuffle. Nothing to do with Taurus. I don't want to hear it. Is that it now? It's all about you right now. It's all about you, Gemini. I'm just showing you because, where the hell? There's one. Come on. That's just, boop, boop. There's the other one. Oh, now I made a mess. Now I have made a mess. Okay. This is the energy that was like clarifying you over in Taurus. Look, sitting like freaking waiting. Tired of waiting. I really feel that, like tired of waiting. And this, she's doing the same thing, but it's like with her, right? Like she's doing the same thing. It's time to stop waiting. Just go and do shit. What's holding you back, Gemini? Well, maybe you can be indecisive. You can be a little bit like that sometimes. You can be a little bit like that. Now, you're not being asked to completely release, you know, having hope. No, I think it's like this, the energy of, it's the Two of Wands. It's like this. Maybe there's good stuff. I don't know. Instead of holding the globe in your hand, like the typical Two of Wands, having one hand on a wand and looking out at the possibilities and knowing I could find anything I want out there. That's, you know, like just get rid of this one. This is no good. So what are you being asked to embrace? The Seven of Earth. Okay, so make a plan for yourself. That's active. This is not active. This is not active. This is like, meh. It's meh. This is at least like, and look at, he's looking at this pixie. Following any guidance that is giving to you, following any breadcrumbs. It's the simplest thing. Like maybe you're just looking out your window and you're thinking, yeah. And you see a couple of friends walk by. They're going for a walk. Oh, would have been nice if they invited me. Just go. There's a fairy. That's like a fairy. That's like a little, like, hey, someone's trying to pull you out. Look at the indicator. Go. And like, oh, hey, we didn't know you were home. We thought you were away. Someone told you, well, like, come with us, right? Like, so that's what I mean by looking at this. Because you can get really deep with it. Yeah, and sometimes you just, like, a deeper part of you will say, I'm going to go and do this today. I'm going to go and do that. So go and do it, right? And you might get some sort of sign and synchronicity. Like I'm getting with these cards with the waiting. So make a plan, but don't be so stuck with your plan because this is what you're being asked to embrace. Make a plan for yourself, but don't be so stuck in your plan that you won't move if there's a breadcrumb in front of you. If there's like a little flicker of light, something that's kind of pulling you in, because it might be the universe's way of trying to say, hey, you know, you had the plan and the plan led you up to this point. Now we're going to go this way. You can make another plan. You're going to go that way. All right. So the hidden factor that you are unaware of is the Four of Air. I need to clarify this. Because I'm not sure, I feel like you're tired of waiting. I'm really getting that, like you're tired of waiting. And I don't know, because the Four of Air is like the Four of Swords. So is the energy of a bit of isolation, a bit of healing, resting. I don't know if that is you. If you've been in that, and you're kind of maybe good to go, but you're not. Almost like making a habit of healing. If you've done anything for a long enough period of time, it becomes a habit. Or there's something that you're waiting for that has been sort of circled in this energy. So it's difficult to put your hands on. It's difficult to reach out and get. So the energy that is approaching you is the King of Water. Oh, I love this. Look at that. Look at... There's that person going for, like, putting the universe, putting a hand out. Hey, finally, you made a plan. But you know what? You can't go into the King of Water. You can't go out there. You're not going to find that energy sitting. It just feels like kind of looking out the window and like, I mean, you're going to find more of that. That's what you're going to find. Release it. Make a plan for yourself, but don't be so stuck on the plan that you can't be spontaneous, right? Don't be so stuck on the plan that you can't be spontaneous. So let's see. Let's clarify. This is really interesting. I must say this card was tiring. Taurus was tiring. And now you got me all worked up too. I was just hearing the blue jays outside. I filled up my bird feeders again. I didn't for a while because the raccoons are little son of the bitches. They were in there every night. And I didn't want to go out every night and pull them out, but I started doing that. Anyways, then I couldn't get birdseed because Costco ran out of birdseed. And I got birdseed, so I filled up the bird feeders. And Lily is having a grand old time. That's my little dog. She's a Gemini. She is chasing the squirrels left, right, and center. It's good exercise. I put this little fence, too, in the backyard. Just bear with me, Gemini. I put a little fence in the backyard. It's not very tall. It's like this, to separate the yard from the neighbors because there was no fence between there. And she's kind of chubby. And she's not very athletic. But she's not ever even attempted to go near the fence because she's kind of nervous. I guess because she knows she's small. She just wants things to fall on her. And I'm clumsy and I probably tripped over a few times, so maybe that's... But she squirrel ran across the big high fence, the wooden fence, and she went down the deck stairs. She went across. She didn't even hesitate. She took a running leap. She leaped over the little fence and she was gone. I was like, holy shit. I ran out the door, had my socks on and the grass was wet and my socks, I'm like, Lily. And she came back and I said, okay, jump over. And she wouldn't jump over the fence again. I don't know why. Oh yeah, this is the bird. I heard the bird. I heard the blue jays because they're back. It's like my dog has never been so athletic in all the years. Well, I've only had her for 4 years. But she's like an old, she's a bit of an old lazy soul, but she's really cute. This was like her proudest moment ever. So, yeah, I told her she was great. I gave her a treat later. I said, my God, you were defending us? Like, and that's what she believes, right? Like she's protecting us. She's protecting us. She leapt. She leapt like the little chubby athletic girl that she is. All right, the two of fire. What are you being asked to release, right? Like, 8 of Wands, the Chariot, oh God, 8 of Swords. The 8 of Wands, the Chariot, and 8 of Swords. Oh my God, there it is. There is like literally what I've been feeling up to this point this week in doing the readings, kind of like leaking through. And as I got closer to you guys, it really leaked through in Taurus, and now here it is. Movement, excitement, passion, communication, coming from a period of stagnant energy with the Chariot, right? Like coming, blocked, contained, held back, no. With the 8 of Swords. Like, okay, so it's saying like this is probably why you're sitting here like in this 2 of Fire, kind of like not really inspired to be able to go forward into the world to get what you want. Release it. Release it. Release it. Embrace. Well, oh, this is really interesting. Right, okay. Like, make a plan for yourself here. Don't stick so tight to it, though, that you can't be spontaneous if you need to be. The 6 of Wands, the 7 of Swords, and the 6 of Cups. Oh my gosh. You have just been given permission by the universe to do what you need to do. Like, I've never seen that come out like that. Like, I feel like when I say that, if you need to be a little sneaky, if you need to be under the radar, do it. This can be part of your plan. You're being asked to embrace this because the Six of Wands is victory, success on the one side of that Seven of Swords. And the Six of Cups is soulmates, happier times, childlike exuberance. And it's 2 sevens. This is independent. You and Spirit here. I really, wow. Okay, why not? Why not? This is like my Gemini rising is like, yeah, you do it. You do it. Because this sucks. This sucks. Like, release this. This is like, yeah, okay. Oh, here we go. No. No. And I don't know if it's happened a few times that it's just, you're being given permission to do what you need to do. Maybe it might be a little, and when I say sneaky, I'm getting like flying under the radar, like kind of flying under the radar somehow. So maybe that's part of the spontaneity. Like, make a plan. Your plan can bring you success here. But if somehow you need to fly under the radar to be a little spontaneous, the universe just gave you permission. So hidden factors that you are unaware of is this Four of Air, Four of Swords, Temperance, Ten of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. Fire energy, it's all fire. It's all fire, fire, fire. Either the fire within you, is feeling depleted, or you're dealing with a fire sign. That's what either the fire within you is depleted. I was hoping for that to be really, really clear, what this is with the Four of Air. It could even be like a hidden factor. It's somehow, maybe, either this energy has been created around you and a little bit outside of you by circumstances, or circumstances have created this energy. Did I just say that? But Temperance. Temperance, the Ten of Wands. I feel like you're ready to go. I really get that. Like, you're ready to go here. Temperance, yeah, things took time here. I'm saying fire because that's Sagittarius. Queen of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And Ten of Wands is fire. Like, so you're ready to go. Part of this healing is dropping the burden and just like, right, okay, so the Queen of Wands, because I'm trying to come up with a word for the Seven of Swords. It's not like sneaky. People get all triggered by that. He's sneaking around, he's doing that. You know, maybe somebody needs to do something and you don't need to know everything they're doing. It's just like that. See, I can Gemini up for you. Like, totally. Like, not everybody needs to know your shit. So that's kind of what I'm feeling like that. And the Queen of Wands would totally be like, take that, do it. Like, that's the entrepreneurial mind. That's the thinking outside of the box. That is going after what I want to go after because I know it's meant for me. That's what I'm going to do. It's a hidden factor here. Maybe you don't feel like you're ready. I'm just getting like, everybody doesn't need to know your shit. So it's not sneaky and underhanded. It's maybe sneaky because there's a lot of eyes on you. There's a lot of focus on you. But you all need your privacy. I don't know. Like, it's just really weird. Because it's entrapping you, right? Like, it's making you like, you're going to go and then you're not going to go. You're going to go and then you're not going to go. And this yang energy is dying for you to break through. It's just dying for you to break through. And it's so weird that it's been leaking. Like, this energy is leaking through the channel this week. King of Water. Energy coming towards you, baby. What is approaching you? The Eight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. There's another 8. That's 3 8s. that you have here. A plan. That's what's coming towards you. The energy that's approaching you. I'm feeling like a plan. And whether it's someone with a plan or you with a plan, or things will unfold in such a way that you'll finally have a plan. Because that's part of what you're being asked to embrace is a plan here with the Seven of Earth. And it's going to bring you success with the Queen of Pentacles. Really good success. Like the energy that's approaching you is it's really grounded. It's got a really awesome foundation. It's stable. It's successful. It's fruitful. And there's a ton of love and feelings and emotions. Not necessarily being shown, but I feel like it's acting as a guide. It acts as a guide. It's reaching its hand out to you. Get ready to make a plan. All right? I know sometimes I can understand, Gemini. You get a little bit sometimes maybe a tiny bit impatient. I know I do. I watch myself and I'm like, I can't take it too long, Cindy. But I have to unwrap it. I'm trying to unwrap this for you. And really, that's what it is. So this is what's going on. If you're still here with me, this is what's going on. You are being asked to embrace the possibility of a plan here. The possibility of a plan. This plan, the energy of this that's approaching you is guidance to you. Whatever hand comes out, whatever this is, whatever sort of gift from the universe or possibility, it comes from a place of deep love. And it brings you to a place of a strong foundation, stability, abundance, nurturing energy. But not everyone needs to know your shit. That's what I'm getting here. With this plan, you've been given the permission to have the Seven of Swords here. I really strongly feel that. If you need to sneak, you need to sneak. And I'm not getting it. I can see the cross watchers coming in going, oh yeah, I knew he was doing that, or I knew she was... Why do you gotta watch someone anyways? Like, honestly, it's not healthy if you have to keep an eye on somebody. I'm just gonna say it. So, if a cross watcher's coming in with that kind of energy, yeah, then you know what? Shit needs to end if it feels like that. But I really feel that for you, like, what are you being asked to embrace? Is you need to, not everyone needs to know. I'm going to call it that. Can I call it that on YouTube? Can I put like a little asterisk in there? Will it be okay? Let's try it and see what happens. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to ask, before I do the extended, I'm going to ask specifically one message to you from He of the Fiery Sword. It's reminding me of, I don't know why it's coming up in my head. It's kind of reminding me of, yeah, you know what? It's funny because Taurus was a lot about empowering the divine feminine. And I'm feeling very strongly like this is the divine masculine. And it's not so much, it's just for the guys or people who identify as male or men. No, it's like the part of you where you take action. You stand up for yourself. You do what you want to do. You go after what you want to go after. Like that's that yang energy. And that's what He of the Fiery Sword is. And the Taurus was kind of the complete opposite, where the yin energy was needing empowerment. But, so, this is bringing to mind here something that I've been taking note of. When I drive my son into school, he loves listening to, like, the young people's radio station. It's like, I don't know what it is. Anyways, they do this call-in. I don't think it's every day. And we don't always get to hear it because we gotta get out of the car and we gotta walk into school. But, so people will call in, or they'll write in, and they will say, well, they went on a date with someone, or they were communicating with someone, and all of a sudden they've been ghosted. And like, I have no idea why. It was such a great day. We're getting along so well. And I'm only saying it like that because these people are like, I don't know, air cadets, honestly. It really makes me lose hope for the younger generation because it's a lot of what's coming in here. And a lot of it is like feminine. And they're calling because this dude ghosted them and they have no idea. And like, every single time the guy had a totally legit reason. Like, well, why would they want to invest any more time into that attitude? Like, one chick, the guy he was a pastry chef, and he was laid off of work because of COVID, but he wanted to keep making pastry. And I guess his language of love was whenever they would meet, he would bring something that he freshly baked for her. He would bring that. And she started getting mad at him about it. She said, like, do you have nothing else to do? Like, because then they'll call him and ask him, well, and he said, like, she got mad at me and she said that, like, do you have nothing else to do with your life? Like, what? You too, like, I was shocked. I'm thinking, and you wonder why? Dear feminine, why? And then there was another one where, it was, they went on, there's 3. This is just blowing my mind. I'm like, ladies, if you're a young lady, listen up. So they were sitting at home watching a movie together. I guess because they really didn't go anywhere else, right, and watch a movie. They were watching Inside Out on, the Disney movie. It's one of the best ones they've made. It's absolutely beautiful. And yeah, there was a moment in the movie that I guess really touched him emotionally, and he got a little teary-eyed. And she freaking laughed at him. She laughed at him. When, like, both sides of the story comes out. I mean, what is wrong with her? Like, here we are asking masculine energy to take on more feminine, to be comfortable in their feelings and emotions, and you laughed at him? I wanted to bitch slap her through the radio. Like, I was like so upset. And then, like, I have a son, so I'm thinking, great, like, what is going on with these young ladies? So, and then what was the other one? Gosh darn it, I can't remember. There was another one. Oh, I have to come down now. It's just been really upsetting me, and it's just over and over and over again, and I'm thinking, what is wrong with these girls? It's almost like they're taking it too far. Like, they're becoming like assholes. Ugh. Anyways, that's all just come out with this reading here. With this He of the Fiery Star. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling like this. Yeah, you know what, too? Like, I don't know who this reading is for, but you need to release yourself. And I'm feeling, too, like the 7 of Swords. Yeah. Like, if anybody is watching you so tightly that you need to sneak around, then you need to do that. Like, what the hell? Nobody should be so in your face. Well, I know what the other one was. They went on a first date, and she spent the first 30 minutes looking at her phone, TikToking, watching TikTok. And he actually just said, I'm done. And he left. And so she couldn't understand what the hell the problem was, because they met on TikTok. It's like, well, I kind of figured, well, yeah, that's how we met, but that we would talk to each other at the date. I'm really getting upset with young feminine energy. Good game out. You take it. I'm going to ride with you through the zodiac this week, Gemini. I feel it. I feel it. Because this is the kind of energy that would not put up with that bullshit that I just talked about. All that bullshit, Gemini would not put up with that in a date. But like, really? So I made something nice for you, and you can't just say, you know what? I'm trying to watch my weight. Is it okay if I give some of the stuff that you make to my friends and family? Or even if I donate some of it to, to whatever. I really love what you do. Like, it's such a different, you can still accept what someone is giving you and not be an asshole about it. Yeah. And be honest and truth with your feelings and emotions. And you should be able to do that without someone laughing at you. I don't know why all of that came out in this reading. I'm going to need a break. Okay. Just clear it. Yeah, see, I can go on and on about Divine Feminine, but when the Divine Feminine is acting wrong, I will call her on that shit. Because that is not right. That is not right. That is not justice. I'm going to go do your extended now and see where the hell that goes. So, my hair is a mess. I'm all upset, Gemini. You look after yourselves. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.